Just got these 3 packages in from Limited Run Games. Technically, this is all the same game, just for the Nintendo Switch, the PlayStation, and the Xbox. I kind of like how they put like different stickers on it to differentiate it, presumably to differentiate it in the warehouse. I don't usually get the same copy of a game on all 3 platforms, but this one I did, and if you don't already know, you'll see why in a minute. These are the collector's edition of Tetris Effect Connected, which comes in these like kind of really cool like Tetramino boxes. Super cool. It's weird, the Xbox version was just kind of floating in the box separate, like not in the actual case. I wonder if it just like didn't fit or something, in which case I'm confused about the PlayStation version. But it's super cool. Let's go ahead and open these up and check them out. Actually, I think I'm only going to open up the Switch copy. I'll just keep the rest of them in the original packaging. I might unbox the PlayStation version, just that way I have the case resting on the shelf. But it's basically just identical things between the 3 versions, so I'm just going to open up the Switch copy. Super cool pins. I wonder, it looks like something is supposed to be on this side. I wonder if maybe one of the other versions has another pin missing on the other side and then has this side filled in, but pretty cool. It's a 3-disc soundtrack, which is pretty cool. I like how it came in like one of these longer, like larger jewel cases, mostly because it's easier to cut open because of this little slit down the middle. Looks like this is like the different levels that you play throughout the game, which is pretty cool. And it's the same thing on the other side. Let's open the other side. Looks like it's got a little messed up. I might need to just kind of open the whole thing. Ruin the illusion. Okay, so this is the way that this is supposed to come, I think. And I believe that this is just like different art cards of the murals that you see throughout the game. It's kind of cool going through these cards because in the game, you're just playing Tetris. This is all happening kind of in the background, and I was playing in VR, actually. It doesn't seem like the kind of game that would be a must-play VR experience, but it absolutely is. And this is just kind of all happening around you, all this imagery. Just kind of happening around you, all this imagery. And it's just kind of interesting because you're just playing Tetris. That's all you're doing. None of this is happening like in your field of view. It's all happening either behind the game or around you while you're playing the game. And so many of these just kind of like, I don't have the memory of a lot of these things, but I have like just kind of this visceral kind of like, I don't know, lingering kind of memory in a way, which is kind of difficult to describe. And then we have the game itself. Very cool. I'm almost a little disappointed it didn't come with a booklet, but this is some beautiful art regardless.